Good morning. It's a pleasure to take part in this World Business Angels Investment Forum. I'd like to thank the organizers for their invitation. In Spain and in large parts of Europe, during the past few decades, we've seen how industrial activity has diminished, with production plants moving to other areas of the world. Applied knowledge is determinant for industrial activity. Where discoveries and inventions are made will always be where industries want to be, and that's where the most skilled and highest paid jobs are. Production can change location, but quality innovation and development endure. Almost no one doubts the benefits of science and innovation, although it's no easy task to reserve enough resources for them because they require long-term vision. R&D of today often will generate their tangible and profitable results some years in the future, and it's hard to predict which labs or research projects will change our lives. But it's undoubtedly profitable, both socially and economically. The perfect example is what has happened with COVID-19. In January 2020, shortly after the first appearance of the virus, BioNTech and Moderna, two companies founded by entrepreneurial researchers with solid roots in publicly funded science institutions, were already working on the design of their messenger RNA vaccine, achieving in months what earlier required years. But these results were only possible thanks to the accumulation of knowledge over the course of decades, thanks to publicly funded basic research. Scientists such as the Hungarian biochemist Katalin Karikó have worked in academic institutions since the 90s on the scientific groundwork that make today's new RNA vaccines possible. In this field of public science, María José Alonso at University of Santiago de Compostela in Spain has spent 3 decades working on encapsulation technologies that have made this new kind of vaccines also possible. Now, in research organizations all over the world, hundreds of groups have shifted their priorities and are using accumulated knowledge to attack the pandemic from multiple sides. Both in Spain and in the rest of Europe throughout the EU recovery funds, we've come to the conclusion that rebuilding must be done on solid foundations of applied knowledge, cutting-edge technology, and the harnessing of talent. Thanks to the European funds and the profound commitment of the Spanish government to the importance of science and innovation, in Spain we have approved a 60% increase in funding for this key area, which will allow us to be well prepared for the future. Our future will be dominated by areas such as renewable energy, which, in addition to mitigating climate change, will allow for cleaner and healthier cities. Advances in medicine, which will increase our active lifespans. And artificial intelligence, which will multiply our productivity and allow us to focus on work that takes better advantage of our human abilities. And we can't forget social sciences, which are vital to understanding the nature of these new technologies and how they impact us, as well as how to use them judiciously for the benefit of society. Spain has a vibrant science community with solid academic background and talent that is exported all over the world. Small enterprises have continuously demonstrated their drive towards innovation and have outperformed all others in the European Union's competitive program to foster SMEs' technology renewal. Spain has one of the highest life expectancies in the world, most efficient health system, quality of life is legendary. There is no better combination for multinational companies to consider when taking decisions about where to start new lines of R&D. I'm convinced that Spain is one of the best places to invest, and it will be even more so in the next few years. I invite you to see for yourself. Thank you very much.